Hi, I'm in the studio today and I'm going to try and get an electric guitar sound. What I've got is an acoustic guitar patch that I've built from, let's see, square waves, and I've got like a really metallic sound out of those, and I'm trying to get a sound that's that sort of emulates that steel string guitar. And if I can do that, I can use the insert loop to add some distortion because this synthesizer has no distortion on board. Hey, so what I've got here is this patch I've written called Wah Guitar. And this wire guitar patch is two square waves, and the square waves I've modulated the pulse a little bit just to bring in some of the higher harmonics. And what I'm finding is if I sort of play it like I would actually play a guitar, so hitting the strings in sequence, then I'm actually getting that acoustic guitar sound out of it, and that's what I want for this kind of patch. So some of the other things I've done is I've taken the velocity and I've mapped that to the decay and the release on the envelope for the amplifier and the filter on the ladder filter. So if I just hit sort of softly, it falls off quite rapidly. But then if I sort of like hit it a lot harder, getting a lot more sustain. And I've also mapped some sustain to the mod wheel as well. I like it that you can blend things that are, and sort of have multiple targets. That's really cool. So yeah, that's quite nice. The other thing I've done is I've also got the state variable filter on the go. And I've mapped that to my expression pedal. So under here I've got an expression pedal and a sustain pedal. So that's giving me like a really nice wah sound. So that's kind of cool. And like finally, the next stage is to look at how I get an electric guitar sound out of that. And what I've done, so the Moog's got 4 insert loops. And to the insert loops, I've connected, you can get like an insert loop cable. And so that's got TRS on one side, and it splits into 2 TS cables. And so what I've got here is this is a pedal. So this is an MF drive pedal. So these are the 2 cables. The red one is the ring cable from the insert, and the other one is the tip. The black one's the tip. So they go into my output and my input on my MF drive. So when I hit the button, when I turn this stomp box on, so I'm sort of getting something that sounds a lot more like an electric guitar. So I'm getting the chord sound, and that's kind of good. And it also, because I've done that, messing around with adding the wah sound, and I've got the vibrato and the modulation on the ladder filter, I can also get some pretty good lead sounds out of it as well. Well, I can if I can play them. Yeah, so that's kind of cool. And for those sort of deeper, sort of dark, rocky sounds as well, it's kind of good. I've sort of got to get the wire at the sort of right sort of tone. So that's like the Hendrix sound almost. Believe me, I can't play a real guitar any better than I can play this really overpriced synthesizer. But yeah, that's nice. That's sort of an expensive way of getting an electric guitar sound. But yeah, I'm sort of quite pleased with that.